Hello and welcome back everybody, and also thank you to those who have subscribed recently. Again, numbers are slowly going up one at a time. So in today's episode we've got some big news, some wonderful news. Some of you hopefully will get to see another little project that I've been working on, if I haven't released it already by the time you get to this episode. And yeah, so hopefully going to be a little bit of a spin-off series happening, which is still going to be based in the Riverlands, still going to be to do with that, but it's going to be bringing you all your lovely weekly updates, which should be good. But as for today, what we're going to be doing in this episode is we are finally going to be using the replay mod to do some of the things. Oh, what have I done? Do some of the things that we've been meaning to do. Now, that involves this little bit over here. So, as you've probably already been aware, that the world's been a fairly busy place the last, the last couple of weeks or so. We've been getting new players, we've been getting new kingdoms, it's been amazing. There's been all sorts of stuff going on. It's making me really excited. But along with that, we need places for people to move in and live and do all that kind of stuff. So what we've got here is we've got the layout of 3 player houses that we're going to build for people to buy. So I mean, this one here is going to be lined up so that somebody can either buy it as a home and or / shop, and then these again sort of like buy a home or shop, you know. But I'd imagine just home. But everybody else in the Riverlands is doing exactly the same. They're building homes, they're building shops. Things are getting marvellous. Anyway, so first thing we need to do is, because we are slightly short on resources, we need to go collect some wood, because I get the impression we're probably going to need a fair amount of it. We're in the shopping district. Yes. Now, this chap here doesn't live here anymore, so I'm just going to nick some of his little sheep, because we don't have a bed here in the shopping district anymore. And that didn't give me nearly enough wood for a bed. Are these wool? They are wool. Wait. What do you mean I don't have the permission? I built the thing! Oh, well, no bed for me. But I do have to take that tree down, because it is definitely not Christmas anymore, and that has been a bit delayed. Oh, I love these maps. Look at that. Oh, now we did make some profit here the other day in the shopping district, so we're going to draw on some of those diamonds and take a little look over at Mr. Tipper Ripper's wood shop and see what kind of extortionate prices that he is charging. So let's grab us some diamonds. Look away now. We'll get out 36, although I am definitely not going to be spending 36 diamonds in here. But let's have a look. Let's have a look and see what the prices are. So, 2 diamonds per 2 diamonds per 2 diamonds per stack. Well, I do need some. There we go. 2 diamonds per stack, jeez. Is this the same for all wood in here? 2 diamonds per stack, 2 diamonds per stack. Yeah, that is some expensive wood. But no matter. Anyway, back to Laputria, and we'll start the build. Now, I must say, I had an absolutely wonderful time building this, and as you can see, our little friend Mason came over to give us a helping hand, or more to torment me while I was trying to build, I suppose. I wasn't quite sure with using the brick going straight into the stripped birchwood, but you'll see at the end, it definitely paid off. It definitely worked out well. Now, I have done my usual, where I've done like a double floor, well, a ceiling and floor, so that if you wanted to come in when you move into this house and change the floor or the ceiling separately, it's not going to affect the look of it. Oh, look at the shots of Laputria in the background there. Well, Dunwall, I should say. In case you guys have missed that, I have actually changed. The name of the city is now called Dunwall, but the kingdom is remaining Laputria. This is where I started to build the tower. Now, there is a proper framework that I put into place there, as you can see. If you look closely, you can see Mason's trying to avoid getting killed by some pillagers there, and also trying to avoid starting a raid. Now, here you can see I've got quite a large roof, and I'd always recommend, if you're building a roof that's going to be this large, then stick a window in it. And some of my other builds, you can see where I've done that before as well. It just breaks up the, breaks up being such a large roof, to be fair. Wonderful, look at that. Oh, just have some quick glances round. Oh, makes me happy. Now, Mason has expressed a small interest in this building, but we will we'll see if that comes to fruition, because this house is the first one of the ones that are going to go on the market, and it is going to be called Penny Tower House, and it's only 35 diamonds. You can open it up as a shop. Got some nice big windows, because there is going to be a road that comes through here eventually. But there you go, look at that. Let's have a little quick look inside. Look, oh, I am loving this server more than you could possibly imagine. But there, look, that's the inside of the roof, as I say. There you go, got a nice little balcony. Then, yeah, got this lovely little window you can look out. Oh, prime real estate here, prime real estate. And, you know, got some lovely rafters on the roof. And now you do have the option of coming up here. Now, I would recommend that if you're moving in fact, I'll tell you what, just to give it a little hint, if you're moving in, to dig that out, and then you could actually make use of that little area there as well. There you go. Because the tower doesn't really serve much of a purpose. But there you go, that's the house. That's the wonderfulness that it is. Nice sturdy structure. There you go. Could put a window there if you wanted. And I think we're going to build a little courtyard there. Now you might be wondering, because I certainly am, my intention was to build these three houses, which is still my intention, but that's going to be more of a free build. This was a planned building that I kind of just off the cuff decided, yeah, I'm going to do. Went ahead, planned it. Took me 20 minutes or so in my creative world, and then jumped on here and built it, and I'm really happy with how it looks. Really happy, apart from the fact that I have just noticed a small mistake, which I am going to rectify now, because otherwise I will never do it. There we go. But there, it's all done. Now, I'm not going to do a time lapse on the other three buildings, because, as I say, they're just going to be sort of free build, and they're going to go here in this little cluster, and we're going to build a little park area here, and that's going to be good. However, you might be wondering what that big grey thing is behind the building. That, my friends, is a TNT cannon, and me and Mason did some messing around with it. Because it got me a little lava. You do. God, that building looks so lovely, especially with the sun setting behind it. You know what? I'm going to have to build a crafting bench so it's closer to where I'm stood. I
have like 4. Good lord.
Yeah, it's not enough. It's not enough crafting benches. Alright. We're alright. We've potentially only got one shot with this cannon. Get it? Right, so
yeah, and I hope it just doesn't explode.
I don't think it will kill you, because as we tested it earlier,
no, it won't kill me. It'll just hurt. Hopefully not.
We may have to delay this until the morning.
Yeah, maybe.
you want to go sleep in a bed while I finish off this cannon?
At the moment, I'm still trying to build the front of the ship. You're probably closer to a bed than I am.
All right.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right there. Let me try and find one. Not there. Oh shit, need food. There we are.
I don't think we're going to need all 4 TNT for this, because it's only a short range.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Maybe like
I'm only going to use
3.
Yeah, I'm going to use 2 for the propellant and 1 for the projectile. It'll also give you a good idea of what it's like to be on the receiving end of one of these cannons.
Yeah, and just hope it doesn't go through the hole, because that would suck.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with going through the hole. What? Hardy har har har. Right. Cool. Are you ready?
Okay. You got any food on you?
Got a little bit of bread. Where are you?
Yeah, I just ran out of all my chicken and I'm hungry.
Mr. Man that's got all the chickens in the world. Where are you?
Oh, it's lag defying. I'm walking to the thing because I'm out of food.
You're walking to the thing. Oh, well, yeah.
I'm at the TNT. All right, I made it.
Cool. Right. Here's half my bread. Right. So I've got
That'll do it.
I suppose I've got loads of. I've got loads more. We could make lots of shots out of this if we need to. So welcome to the Laputrian Royal Artillery School, or School of Gunnery. Stand behind the wall, so you're looking through one of the little windows there. What does the cannon look like from there, Mason?
It's terrifying. Oh no.
Right, we're gonna need more TNT.
Yeah, probably a little bit more.
All right, let me go and my sand is all in the basement, isn't it, of the factory?
3? Oh my god.
Are you kidding me?
Shush. You ready?
Yep, it's firing.
Oh, good lord. Oh, shit.
All right, get inside.
That did that did nothing.
I'm gonna fire another one at the ship.
Alright, I'm here. Ow!
How much?
So,
how much
2 is its limit.
Two is its limit in terms
3.
of actually getting in.
Yeah, I got like 3 hearts standing right next to it.
What? It took 3 hearts.
Yeah, it took 3 hearts.
Hang on, stay there again.
Erebus? No. Oh, shit. Okay, that went like right over it.
Oh, it landed in the water.
Yeah, but at that range, that probably would have landed right on the deck.
Yeah, I mean, what range
if
is
it's a
that?
wide ship.
So like that, did that hit the tree and then drop into the water? Did it?
Yeah, it hit the tree.
Okay, so I just want to see if the range is any different if I'm firing from at somebody. So let's have a look at the thing here. So that is 4. So remember this number, 514?
514.
So 514, wasn't it? So that's 43. So yeah, that's about right. 43 blocks with the minimal charge. But it's not on a flat ground either. So that was kind of up. So it probably is 50 block range there. So I think the range is slightly different. I think the range is slightly shorter when firing at somebody.
I don't know. I mean, I can move over here and test.
Yeah, hang on. Let me go. I'm going to have to get some more TNT. But again, like, whilst we say TNT cannons about how powerful they are and everything else, it's like the amount of TNT that we're actually going to be able to bring to a fight is like, you're not going to get that many shots off, especially depending on the range that you're firing as well. I mean, the one that I'm going to show in my tutorial video requires 10 propellant and 1 projectile for like every shot. I mean, whilst that's still an incredibly efficient TNT cannon for the range, it's still not cheap to run. You're going to get what, like 4 or 5 shots off out of a stack of TNT. Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm not going to be able to test the range now because you've built the thing again.
Oops.
Oh wait, that one went over. So yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? Okay. Don't stand behind the wall again, because like earlier that didn't go straight over. It actually hit the wall. So stand in front of the stand inside. Okay. Oh, you're already there. Cool. Let's have a go again.
Oh, good lord. That went right over my head.
But it just goes to show that we could do different, sort of different ranges. Hang on, let me try something else a second. Let me try changing the trajectory.
Alright.
It's one of the things I like about these TNT cannons is you can like alter so many bits about how they fire.
Yeah. Oh wow, that would have landed right on the deck.
But yeah, so that's an example of like just how much you can change with how it fires. All I did there was change where the water was.
Yeah, that would have landed directly on the deck. No survivors.
Wow, that's I think that's enough messing around with me and you for TNT cannons before one of us gets hurt. Oh no. So, we've finished it. You saw the nice little time lapse. Now, obviously I didn't include this other building as part of the time lapse, unfortunately, because we had some technical difficulties, shall we put it that way. But the building is now done. So this is the one that you saw in the time lapse there. Look at this wonderful, majestic, marvellous, splendorous, I don't know, nice words said that are far too long than they ought to be for doing this kind of thing. And if we have a quick look inside, oh, beautiful, beautiful. Probably could do with a bit more detail there because I don't quite like the way that looks, but that's something for the new house owner, and it can be all yours for the mere price of 35 diamonds. And then over here we have another house which is going to be called Dunbar House, 20 diamonds. There's another nice one here. Have a look at this. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Look at this lovely floor, lovely floor. You've maybe seen that floor somewhere before. Seen that floor somewhere before. Poetry with Erebus. But yeah, loving it. It's looking nice. And eventually, as I say, you can kind of already see how this whole area is going to start to look once all the buildings are closed in. And we added these lovely lights. Look at that. Now we have added this new little bit to the lights here, and that's so that we can get the maximum amount of light in this area so that we can have our villagers wandering free and having the time of their lives, living their best life, some might say. Now I am going to have to travel around the back of the building because there is another building on the back as well. Look at that. And this one here is the cheapest of the three, although equally as nice and lovely views over the waterfront. But yeah, for whatever reason, I've decided to be a generous man, and this one can be yours for the low price of 15 diamonds, which I think is fairly reasonable given the fact that there's at least 30 diamonds worth of gear here. But there, see, lovely views, lovely open plan. Look at that, look at this, lovely. There's even got a pig. Beautiful. And yeah, look, Main Street lookout. In fact, I might even have to put the price of this one up because it is so marvellous. Now, let's head us back outside. Because things have been occurring in the world. Things have been occurring while this happened right here. We had a little bit of a schism, but it's okay. It's been now resolved. Things are all good. But we'll have to wait to see how things turn out in the long run, I suppose. And yeah, that is it for us. That is the end of the episode. Episode 27, I believe. Episode 27. God, can you remember back when I was on episode 1? And if you haven't, go back and watch it, and you'll see how far we've come. But that's it from me, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day, good evening, and goodbye. Take care.